Hello. Today we're going to take a look at the example assignment for worksheet 3.1. What we have here is an example of a feeder cattle budget. And so I'll go through and explain a little bit how I have this thing organized and how we do the math to solve this problem. But please pay attention and I'll do my very best to explain things here. Okay, so what we have here is the individual cost of raising this steer. We always do livestock budgets on a per head basis. Okay, just like in crop budgets, we do crop budgets on a per acre basis. Livestock budgets we're going to complete on a per head basis. Then we can easily change that to per hundredweight, per pound, or per lot by just taking that cost per animal times number of animals. So it's really easy after we get our cost per animal to put it in terms of a different unit. What you have here down here are your costs, individual costs that we're going to use in our budget. And for example, our feeder steer, we're going to buy a 600-pound steer, and we think we're going to pay $1.60 a pound for that animal. So 600-pound animal times $1.60 a pound gives us $960 of expense. Corn, we estimate 50 bushels of corn to finish this steer to 1,350 pounds is where we're going to produce this animal. We estimate our corn costs at $4 a bushel. So 50 bushels times $4, that's 200 bushels. We estimate 4/10 of a ton of hay per animal, and we have our cost of hay at $65 a ton. 4/10 times $65 a ton is $26. We estimate a dollar, or excuse me, 1.05 tons at a cost of $110 a ton. So we multiply number of tons times price per ton to get total cost per animal. Supplement and mineral, 130 pounds times 22 cents gives us the total cost of $28.60. Vet expense, machinery, equipment, interest, $33 a head. I gave you that number. Now, so how would we get these numbers in the real world? How would we be able to estimate feed cost? Well, probably your best way is previous records from previous groups of cattle would be your best. You can also visit with your nutritionist or your feed consultant, and they certainly would have an estimate of the feed consumption of your animal. Feed is going to be a large cost, obviously. We look at our costs right here. We're approaching $400 of feed cost with this animal. The animal itself is going to be our number one cost. Okay, so we can come up with a subtotal then of all cost to this point of $1,363.10. Okay, why is that important? Well, we do have a cost that's really hard to estimate, and that's death loss. If two steers out of every 100 steers that we raise die, that'd be a 2% death loss. Well, obviously it costs us money when those animals die, and we have to spread that cost over the remaining live animals. So what you do is just take your total cost to this point, you multiply it by your percentage death loss, in this case 2%, so the decimal would be 0.02. 2% of 1363.10 is $27.26. So we add that death loss expense to our previous expenses. We have a total operating expense of $1,390.36. Operating expenses again are those that incur when we choose to take part in that operation. Fixed costs, we have $21 a head here. That would be machinery depreciation, taxes, and housing. Those are fixed costs. Again, fixed costs occur whether or not, if we have cattle buildings and they sit empty, they still cost us money. That's our fixed cost. So what we're going to do here is add our fixed cost to our operating cost to get a grand total of total cost $1,411.36. Okay. Now our income, our production is a 1,350 pound steer at a price of $1.12 a pound, or $112 a hundredweight. That'd be the same as $1.12 a pound. We take our price per pound times number of pounds to get a total income of $1,512. That's our total income. Here's our total cost. So hey, it looks like we're going to make some money here. So return above operating cost. Return above operating cost asks us what's our total income minus operating cost. We have to always pay our operating costs, or we're actually financially ahead if we don't produce at all. In this case, yes, we do cover our operating costs. 1,512 was our total income. Subtract our operating costs, 1,390 and 36 cents, gives us a return above operating cost of $121.64. Return above total cost is simply our total income minus total cost. So our return above total cost is $1,512 minus $1,411.36. Yields us a return above total cost of $100.64. Our break-even price, or our cost per pound, in other words, of this animal, you just simply take your total cost divided by pounds. Just like with previous examples, we've taken cost per acre divided by bushels of corn produced per acre. It gives us our cost per bushel. Here we take our total cost, $1,411.36, and divide that by total pounds, gives us our cost per pound. 1,411.36 divided by 1,350 pounds gives us $1.04.5. If you want to round up to $1.05, that's fine. Our cost per pound is $1.04.5. Okay, here's an interesting question. At what price can corn reach if all other costs and incomes remain the same and still break even on this enterprise? Whew. So we know that we have some room to work with here. We have a total income of $1,512. Our total cost is $1,411.36. So we have a total return right now of $121.64. That's our total income. So my question is, what price can corn reach and we still break even? Okay, well, we're going to use 50 bushels of corn. Right now it's $4. But how much more can it go up? We just simply take our profit that we have, divide that by number of bushels, will give us the increase in price per bushel. That's $2.43. So that would be a $2.43 increase per bushel that we could take on. And right now corn is $4. So we'll take our initial price of $4 plus this increase that we could sustain of $2.43. Add those together, $6.43 would be the price of corn that we could withstand. That would eat up all our profit. We would profit zero. We would lose nothing, but we would make nothing. We took our profit divided by bushels of corn used. Okay, what will be our net income if corn price increases 20% and supplement and mineral increases 20%? Okay, so what if corn increases 20% and supplement and mineral increases 20%? Okay, our total price or total cost of corn right now is $200. So if that increases 20%, 200 times 1.2, or 120%, is $240. So that's our new cost of corn if it goes up 20%. The next question is supplement and mineral increases 20%? So we'll take that times 1.2. 2860 times 1.2 equals a new price of $34.32. It went down here, as you can see. There you go. So we increased corn by 40 bucks. It looks like we increased supplement and mineral by $5.72. So we have a $5.72 increase in supplement and minerals and a $40 increase in corn. That's a new increase in overall of $45.72. So total cost, add $45.72 to get our new total cost. Let's see, 1411.26. Excuse me, 1411.36 plus $45.72 equals $1,457.08. And the question is, what will the net income be on this enterprise if these costs go up? Okay, well, we still have the same income. The steer still brings us in $1,512. Subtract the new total cost of $1,457.08. Okay, so we end up with now a total profit of $54.92. So you can see if those two items go up 20%, our profit is reduced drastically. Okay, next question here is, what's our break-even price on this steer if death loss increases to 5%? So let's take away those adjustments we just made because it's a different problem now. Okay, so now we're going to increase our death loss from 2% to 5%. We're going to take our subtotal here, like we did before, 1363 and 10 cents, and now we're going to multiply that by 5% instead of 3%. Wow. And that now goes to $68.16. Okay. Or, in other words, an increase of $40.90. $40.90 increase. So again, what's our break-even price if that goes up, or if the death loss increases? So here's what we do: we just take that $40.90, add that to our price. So now we have a new total cost after we added the new death loss of $14.5226. And we still divide that by the pounds of steer, and that equals now our cost of production is $1.08. So hopefully this worksheet made sense to you. As always, give me a call or stop in, drop me an email if you have any questions. Thank you for your time.